Good day, everyone. I'm Zhong Fengshen. I extend my gratitude for joining me today. On behalf of the Australian Conference of Economic, I will delve into the intricate web of tax and their ramifications on public health. Let's commence by delving into an analysis of how consumption tax influence the well-being of both producers and consumers. To elucidate this, we should employ a graphical representation. The welfare of producers and consumers is directly impacted by tax, particularly consumption tax. When levying on product or service, this tax propped the supply curve to shift leftward. Consequently, is escalating price for consumers and diminishing their supplies. Similarly, producer experience a reduction in supplies as a portion of their revenue is absorbed by tax. Furthermore, it is imperative to acknowledge the presence of deadward rules depicted on our graph, symbolizing the market inefficiency induced by tax, uh, ultimately leading to a decline in societal well-being. Moving forward, in the supply and demand diagram, an import tax or traffic manifest as an upward shift in the supply curve, reflecting elevated cost of important goods and thereby increasing expenses for consumers. The key differences in deadweight rules between consumption tax and traffic lie in their respective source. Consumption tax creates a DWL due to distortion in domestic consumption and production decisions, while trips generate a DWL by distorting international trade pattern. In essence, consumption tax disrupt domestic market equilibrium, while traffic disrupt the efficient allocation of resources in international markets, leading to distinct form of economic inefficiency. Let's now adopt a more comprehensive perspective on how tax affect the macroeconomy. A government-imposed tax hike represent a contractionary fiscal policy. The presence of consumption tax diminishes disposable income, subsequently curtailing in expenditure and consequently aggregate demand. The phenomenon is illustrated in the ADAS curve as a leftward shift of the aggregate demand curve. Reduced levels of consumption and aggregate demands are precipitated, diminished output, consequently lowering GDP. Similar tendencies, price level witness the decline, and typical economic activity may precipitate an uptick in unemployment. However, it is pivotal to recognize that these effects are transient, as business can eventually adapt and establish a new equilibrium. Under the influence of tax, the consumption of deleterious goods such as junk food is anticipated to the window, potently foster overall public health and thereby bolstering workforce productivity. In the long term, enhancement in population health are poised to exert a substantial influence on the workforce. Augment productivity and efficiency stemming from a healthier workforce have potential to widen and shift the long-term aggregate supply curve to the right. This rightward shift of the LAS curve heralded and a transition to a novel equilibrium. The impact on pricing remains ambiguous at this juncture. Nonetheless, real GDP is slated to register steady growth of time, thereby underpinning long-term economy expansion. Lastly, let us scrutinize the application of direct cyclic graphs to assess the impact of Fed tax on economy development and health. DAGS serves as a potent tool in elucidating plausible causal relationship between Fed tax, healthy outcome, and economy development. Our model encompasses two variables: the GDP growth rate and the opposite tax rate in a given month. Is examining the relationship between a Fed tax and the health outcome at a disparate time point subs paramount significance as the effect of such a tax necessitate time to materialize. Consequently, we can explore the impact of the Fed tax rate FT into 12 months period on GDP growth in the current period. In conclusion, taxation emerges as a multifaceted instrument that profoundly shapes our economy landscape and exerts tangible impact on our overall well-being. Through comprehension of its repercussions, both small and large scale, is imperative for informed policy formulation aimed at fostering a prosperous and healthy society. I extend my gratitude for your time and attendance, and I'm at your disposal for any questions or discussions. Thank you.